Keith Koo, host of Silicon Valley Insider at the 2019 Plug and Play Winter Summit here in Silicon Valley. And I'm joined with Dipanwita Das, who is the CEO of Sorcero, which is doing NLP, or natural language processing and contextual search. Welcome, Dipanwita.
Thank you, Keith. It's a real pleasure to be here. We are very excited. We just graduated from all of our 3 programs and really excited at having been engaged with Plug and Play.
Well, as one of the mentors of InsurTech Enterprise 2.0, I just thought when we first heard you several months back that you had a really strong idea and you had already a team of experts who already developed this idea. I wanted to explain a little bit more because I still think it's cutting edge. So how best to really learn about it hearing directly from you?
Thank you. Let me start talking about dragons. That's always a great place to start. So the industries that run the world, life sciences, insurance, supply chain, we akin them to dragons, and they sit on vast piles of wealth, typically unstructured data, information, business logic, technical information, and medical science. And they have really struggled with sort of this digital transformation, AI native enterprise that we're all pushing for. And one of the reasons that they struggle is because it's really hard for an AI to understand what it is that they do and understand enough of the context and the technical accuracy of their subject matter to be able to be helpful. And at the same time, automation is really not the solution here, because the subject matter experts that are driving these businesses with their analysis, with their understanding, with the decisions they're taking, they're not replaceable by a machine, and they probably never will be. So with Sorcero, what we've set out to do is 2 things. First is to serve industries like life sciences and insurance, which are the 2 sort of symbiotic industries we serve. We pick and choose the work functions that are very high value and that are done by subject matter experts in consultation with vast amounts of unstructured technical data that's typically coming from multiple data streams. So our job in our Enterprise NLP platform is to deliver first domain-specific NLP that has enterprise-specific information in it. So it's very good at serving the business problems and solving the business problems that these experts have. And second, we contain it. We contain it to either a practice, a therapeutic category, particular work function, because we know that the one ring to solve them all will not work with natural language processing and with technical information.
I can tell you from personal experience, having been on the board of a nonprofit of medical research, that they actually took the effort to ingest 50 years of information with a very well-known technology firm. And without this specifics of being able to go through that information, sure, you've in essence transcribed that information into a database, but now what do you do with it?
Yeah, and a big part of us is of our work is actually building that unified, semantically tagged knowledge base that then AIs can help you do stuff with. But without creating that, your data is pretty unusable, and we're very focused on building that infrastructure.
Yeah, there's a really when Peter Drucker was still alive, he actually coined a term pre-takeoff of the internet called information smog. And that's what people really ended up with, is just this too much data to actually be able to make sense or patterns out of it.
Yeah, and we're certainly finding that in our experience as well. And what we're also finding is that there is this really magical interplay between certain industries. And if you think of life sciences and health and life insurance, they are using the same data from the same sources to often the same end. And the people who are making those decisions and going through the data have the same subject matter expertise. So there's a room there for standardization, both of workflow and of data usage. And we're working towards that. We are more ways off from NLP perfection than anyone probably fully understands. And every single day there's another research paper with a little bit of something that's going to help us move along that path. But we at Sorcero believe, and we know from our experience, that being very focused, choosing the right workflows, and being very focused again on solving business problems is sort of the way to have NLP that works.
Well, Dipanwita, thanks for being on the show today. I wish you and your team much success.
Thank you, Keith.
Keith Koo, Silicon Valley Insider at Plug and Play Winter Summit 2019. Dipanwita Das, CEO of Sorcero. Dipanwita, what's the best way to get a hold of your company?
Sorcero.com. Think of sorcery and replace the Y with an O.